Well, hello and welcome again. Good to see you. Hey, so I'm still here in Isaiah 30 and I'm reading on I got the cheaters, reading on here in verse 18. So chapter 30, verse 18. Tremendous thing that the Lord says here. So as you know, in our previous two videos, one, he went through some behavioral characteristics of people who rebel against him. And two, he talks about his longing for those same people to return to him and to rest in him, right? Which is what we need to do, is return to him and rest in him. And then there we find in quietness, confidence, we find strength. So then we are strong, right? So we stand strong, we are confident, we know that God is our rock. He is our salvation, right? And we can take full confidence in him. So then onward here in this verse, God makes this incredible statement. He goes through all the characteristics, all that he wants us to do. And he makes this statement that I found was incredibly interesting. And this is in the New Living Translation, which I really like the ESV translation, but this NLT just makes this statement quite more impactful, I think. He says, "So the Lord must wait for you to come to him, so he can show you his love and compassion." So the Lord must wait for you to come to him, so that he can show you his love and his compassion. That is powerful, incredibly powerful. God must wait. He waits. He waits for you to come to him. He longs for you to come to him. He works mightily in your life so that you will reflect and realize that it is him. Sometimes he has to go to great extents to get you to stop and to turn and to come back to him, to return to him and to rest in him. Sometimes he has to go to great lengths and painful lengths, because it pains him to see his children wandering away or involved in sin or doing things that they shouldn't do, or things that that displease him. Not because he's an oligarchy, but because he's love, right? He doesn't want you to play in the street. You might get hit by a truck. So he wants you to come out of the street, come out of the playground of the evil. But he must wait for you to do that. You have to make that statement. You have to make that decision. You have to take that step, or steps, as the case may be, towards him. And that's why I ask you and I implore you that no matter where you are, no matter how close you are to God or how far you are from God, that you will come before the Lord and ask him to soften your heart towards him, towards his word, towards his love. That you will ask him to renew your mind, and that he will take his surgical scalpel and carve out the dross in your heart and to replace it with his goodness. Because he loves you. But he must wait for you. He waits for you to invite him. So invite him in. Invite him in. And you know what he says he'll do? He'll show you his love. He'll show you compassion. He'll show you compassion. The world doesn't understand that. But you will understand it. And it is tremendous. Do you know the Lord's love? Have you felt his compassion? He loves you with a true love, not the love of the world. Ask him into your heart. Ask him to reveal himself to you. See what happens.